Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Halvonis here, and well, I'm going to be doing a little bit of different things here. So this is basically going to be a new segment I call Steam Sunday. Steam Sunday is where I play a couple games on Steam that I own. And you could see multiple games, and it could be the same game 4 or 5 times in a row, different areas of the game, or it could be different games. And then it's not limited to the free games, the MMOs, any games that are maybe gifted to me, or even some other things. I've got Borderlands. I've got obviously this game called Legend of Garshasp, or whatever you want to call him. Anyway, this guy off the top ridiculous to me because the opening sequence just shows that he spent probably about 20 minutes clearing bushes that are not even taller than his boot. Now, what else to say? Oh, his brother is apparently dying, but he can travel alone and be around him. And then out of nowhere, apparently they're in a forest full of trolls and goblins. And it's like, oh, the best thing we should do is split up. Even though, his brother's basically like the cowardly guy who's wearing all these armors and stuff, yet the main character here is wearing just a few pieces of armor, and most of them don't even cover his vital parts. So, the difference between them is he's got the arrogancy of power, and the other guy's got, basically nothing like that. So we're just going to hold on a second and we'll get into the game. Now, one of my biggest complaints about this game is the fact that the movement system is just so flawed. Maybe if you're using a keyboard, it'll be a little bit better for you. I, on the other hand, was using the Xbox controller. And basically, the Xbox controller, you can only control the character's movements with the big circle directional button on the bottom. And that definitely hinders the artisticity of the other analog controller, the part of the analog controller that you can use. Now keep in mind, I've got this on hard difficulty, and if you want to see me choosing hard difficulty for it, I can show you if you want. But, I mean, the fact remains here that I may be taking some damage, and I may have to, I may die once or twice due to a boss or a monster. But the only thing that's really going to kill me, and it's the thing that actually hindered me a lot, is spike traps. Spike traps are completely, off the top ridiculous, because I know you gotta time them right, but with how wonky the controls are for your pad, for how just you cannot control the camera angle too much to your advantage, you're basically really hindered by the game's mechanics on what to do. And it did freeze up there, so don't be worried about that. But yeah, the game's mechanics are actually hindering you from doing something that really would benefit the storyline and the ability to control your character. That's just my opinion. I think that's it's what I expected for $1.24 off of a Visa credit card. This game was purchased for $1.24 during the Steam sales, and it was only on for $3 prior, I think. So it was 20 or 30% off or something like that. Now, this one's not too difficult. I die once because I misjudge it and actually roll out into a spike. You'll see that here in a second. But I do make it the second time, which is, there's that one. I died twice then, because I went out into that one thinking it went down instead of coming up. And then come over this way, come over this way, and I'm like, okay, I'll wait here. When the time is right, I'll jump in. So it's coming down here now. That goes down, go in. Pretty easy. I get over here and I want to try to click the thing, and it won't let me because the game's mechanics are so wonky that even if you're right beside it, you cannot touch this thing. You have to be directly in front of it and hope you're lucky enough to have the engage button actually work. So there, that was the third death, and it's not due to a super hard difficulty. It's due to the fact that all of the spikes are just coming up at random times, and I just so happen to be a fool and run into them. Again, we see that it's not working there, and actually the animation didn't even animate for that, because that lever's supposed to go down. And, you know, again, I don't expect the boss to be super hard. This is a mini-boss, I think. I'm not sure, because they basically just show up a lot. They become a minion after you fight this guy, so he must be just a regular guy. Still, if these guys are the quote-unquote elites, I hold a very, low hope for the game, if it has any better sequels or anything like that. I would hope that the ability to be on a harder mode is accepted there, because I don't usually play games on hard modes because I'm a casual gamer. I mean, the one that I played on hard mode was Devil May Cry, the one where the Japanese hard mode became the American easy mode. Yeah, wasn't too pleased about that, dying every 5 seconds, but it still wasn't that bad. This, however, I've died once to a monster, and then as soon as I found out its weakness, as soon as you find out how the monster moves, you can avoid all of those attacks and just basically destroy it. And there you have it. There's that done. Now, there's also a few things in here, and this is also just proper showing of how the lever goes down. In here is basically it's not even so much as a puzzle, because you can only go one way, and it's the way to the door that you want to go to. You're facing that door, so it's going to come all the way over to the other side. That's not too bad. And these pages you pick up are actually manuscripts from your father, I believe, who is an alchemist and has created many things over the years, and I think it has something to do with the bracelet on your arm. Not too sure. The story is not very clear, because I do believe this is actually a second adaptation of the game, and things like that are unpredictable if you've never played the original game, so you don't know actual story and stuff. So we're gonna actually just move on a little bit further ahead in the game to the spike trap that basically made me stop. And here, as I get the bejesus scared of me by this spike trap, I realize that you can't just rush into the center and get the lever. Oh, no. You have to fight these demons, or at least try to get them to be impaled on the spikes while you're doing this. I failed at this multiple times, and again, it's not because of it's a hard difficulty. It's the fact that you're having to deal with multiple things, and the way that the camera's facing compared to how the character is moving. If it stayed like this, I could have done it. When it goes up into the air and comes up around to where the spikes are in front of me here, I am at that point scared and have to move around. Now, going backwards is one of the better things, but then you can also go too far backwards and then where you stuck again into a spike trap. They knocked me into that one, and thank God for the game mechanics being so wonky, because I didn't die on that one. Now, I thought after those two were dead, oh, that's fine. That'll open up the thing for me. Now, 2 more spawn. I haven't gotten past 2 more. I basically say I'm going to be quitting here, and you know that this is a Sunday, a Steam Sunday, and Steam Sundays will be done. It could be the same game multiple Sundays, or it could be different games. Could be Borderlands next time, or Saints Row, or whatever I have on my Steam list. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you enjoy it. If you like the video, please spread it around. Tell your friends about it. And like I said, I'll play any games. If you guys have requests for games, and they're not too expensive, maybe you can donate them, or maybe I can just buy them. Anyway, it's just Halvonis saying peace out, guys, and hope you guys enjoy the videos. And we'll see you next Subscriber Sunday. More content coming throughout the week, guys. Hang in there. Peace out.